So for the new year, I did want to do some advancements. I bet a lot of people out there do, but this is a little bit different advancement. This is a spiritual advancement. So amping up our abilities is kind of, you would think, difficult because you don't know exactly what you're going to be bringing in when you get started on advancement.
You really don't. You really don't. Because I think a lot of people think, like, incorrectly that, like, if this is my ability now, it's going to grow in a certain pattern. And it doesn't. It usually kind of, it's almost like a weed. It, like, kind of grows on its own. You think you're opening up to this, and then all of a sudden you start going off in different, shifting over, changing some things, and it's not necessarily bad. It's your abilities. But a lot of people go, like a tree, I can, go, this is going to grow in this manner. Not necessarily.
Not necessarily, right? So in order to get started, in order to advance ourselves, what can we do to start now? Like, do we have to clear out our chakras? Do we have to clear our energy? Like, where can we really start to focus on that?
So if you really want to amp up your abilities, the number one thing I tell everybody, my students included, is meditation. So, and it doesn't have to be super long. Both of us are advanced. We love meditation. We like literally, we could sit there for hours. You know what I'm saying? It's not a problem. The thing is, though, is a meditation could be 2 to 3 breaths.
Yes.
And that's just the beginning of it. And sometimes that's all we need is just that, now we're ready to go kind of thing. But a meditation of starting out, and start out slow. A lot of people go, oh, I can meditate forever. Okay, it sounds really easy to sit there and have nothing on your mind. No, it's not easy. No. It takes time and effort and energy and all kinds of great things to bring into you. So if you are trying to start to meditate, literally start with 2 or 3 breaths. But I would say try to do it 5 or 6 times a day.
Yes.
You breathe in anyway. This is just kind of like breathing with, like, taking that long breath and relaxing your energy. Then move up to like 5 breaths and 10 breaths, and then keep going into that. Finding someone's meditation online that you really like, that you really trust, and keep watching them over and over again until you get good with the minute-long one, and then add, do 2 minutes and then 5 minutes and that sort of thing. And that is the best thing that you can do to learn how to control your abilities, get new abilities brought on, communication with your angels and guides, communication with our archangels, communication with the other side, ghosts, and all those fun things.
Right.
But all of that is literally dependent on your ability, and that's kind of like a tree. It's the roots of it. You have to learn how to meditate. You have to learn how to calm your energy.
And do we also would like to bring in like certain action words to help us and like make sure we don't say the wrong stuff?
More than that, meditation is more important. More important than anything else. Yes. There are action words to try. There's more words that you can kind of throw in there. But number one, most important, is meditation. Yes. Once you start on that path, other things will come up, and then you'll be like, I just don't like this word anymore. I don't like this anymore. And you'll be like, I want to let that go. I'm realizing that that's not the best word that I could be using for this. Yes. That's when you can start letting other things go. But the number one most important thing that you can do is meditation.
Make sure you find one that resonates with you, because there's different type of meditations out there. So definitely try different ones until you find the one that, hey, this is something I can actually sit to and relax to. So you could just be able to do it the right way, and not be like, oh, I don't like the drum, or oh, I don't like the bowl. Like some people are different on every single one.
Every single one. I found that I cannot meditate to piano music. It drives me bonkers. Yeah. Like, oh my gosh. Now, drums, guitar, I love that. I love kind of that energy. But I will say, even on my YouTube channel, and we'll link it below, is my YouTube channel. I have meditation starting out at literally 1 deep breath. I have 2 deep breaths and all that kind of stuff, all the way down into 20 and 30 minute meditations that most people go like, oh, I can do that to begin with. No, you can't. It takes time and effort to be able to relax your body that way. And I think it's really funny when you get into meditation, it becomes really addictive to the peace and the calmness. That's what you get addicted to.